And welcome to this new Autocad 2019 video tutorial. So previously we've seen how to generate templates, we've been introduced to 2D drawings, dimensioning and annotation, and today we will be introduced to producing 2D assembly drawings. So if we load the last drawing that we created, the first thing that we'll be doing is, before I carry on, we'll open up my layout tab. You should have the template that we created previously. I will double click inside the viewport, double click on my mouse wheel to use the zoom to fit, and now you can see there's 0.58, so the nearest scale will be 1 to 2. Double click outside the viewport, and we've got our drawing ready here. So okay, before we carry on, what we'll do, I will highlight all of this. I will use my copy command and copy everything and paste it just somewhere below or on the side or wherever you wish. Okay, so now we can start moving the parts around. What I will do, I will get rid of my dimensions. All of these unnecessary annotations for the job. So probably the easiest way to do this job, if we apply some colors to our parts. So for instance, my pivot, I can go on my home tab. I can either create a layer for it and change the color, or I can make an exception. So here you can see your properties. At the moment my color is assigned by layer, so I will have to edit the layer color in order to change it. You can also choose by block or simply select any color. So I can make it green. Now I can do the same with the wheel bush. I can make it maybe dark blue. I can make my wheel maybe light blue. Same here, light blue. I can leave my bracket as white. I can maybe make my pin yellow. I may make my spindle, make it purple, so we can see better when we assemble everything together. So I can start, for instance, I'll delete my center marks as well, since I don't need them at the moment. We could have put them on a separate layer. So if we want to do a profile view, we can start by highlighting this and using the move command. From center point to the center point. So that's done. Now we can select our pivot, use the rotate command, so type in rotate, select any point, and now let's rotate at 90 degrees. Now let's select it again, type in move, select this midpoint, and we're going to use shift right click, mid between 2 points, select this point and select this point. It's right there. Now we can place our washer. So let's select it. Let's use the rotate command. Let's rotate at 90 degrees. I'll also join it. So select, type in join. And now I will move it from this midpoint all the way to, I'll use again my shift right click for snap override mid between 2 points, this point and this intersection. That's it, we have our washer. My wheel bush, I would probably place it here. However, as you can see, if I move it, it is overlapping with what we've got already from the wheel, so we won't need it. So we'll leave it as it is. Same story with my spindle. I can, however, put the pin in place. So I'll use my move command again. I will select shift right click, mid between 2 points, midpoint and midpoint, and place it at the center. We can rotate it from the center point 90 degrees. So that's my profile view for the assembly ready. You can delete these 2 annotations. Then I can do a front view as well. So I'll select my spindle and my washer here. I'll use the copy command, use this midpoint and place it in this midpoint. Now I will copy and paste the wheel as well, so I will move it actually. So move from this midpoint, use snappy line, so right on the middle. Then I will move my spindle as well. So I'll use the same trick, shift right click, mid between 2 points, midpoint and midpoint. I'll snap with this line, so it's right at the center. Now in this case the pin is going horizontally, so I'll draw a circle between these 2. So I'll use again shift right click, mid between 2 points, this point and this point, and 1.5 mil radius. That's going to be my hole. Can delete these 2 hidden lines now. I'll probably leave them for now. I'll explain you how in a second. And now I will just mirror this on the other side. So use the mirror command. So I think this is it with our front view almost. And I'll have to place the wheel bush, so I'll use the move command. And now we'll place it from this midpoint to this perpendicular. I'll undo that. Before I do that, I will join my lines. Didn't fully join it, so I'll group them. And now I will actually move it from the midpoint to the perpendicular. And now I will mirror this on my opposite side. So that's this job done. And now we need to produce a top view of the same. So I'm going to highlight all of this. Before I do that, I'll actually move my top view a bit farther. So I'll highlight it. Make sure you deselect by holding Shift or hold Shift. And single left click to deselect. Make sure that everything is selected. I'll also turn it into a group as well. And now I will move it up probably a bit further, just to make sure that the wheel doesn't interact with it. Now I will highlight the wheel and all the components. Use the copy command and move it from, I'll use this point, which represents the edge. Actually, instead I'll probably use a more suitable point. So I'll use copy. I'll use this corner here, which is this corner here. That's this job done. And now I need to place my spindle on my washer. So again, I'll group these, select it, use the move command, and move it from this center to this center. And now do the same with the washer. Group it, and now use the move command and move it from this center to this center. So we can get rid of everything else. So this is our assembly drawing done, almost done. So we now need to fix all of these lines. So for instance, we need to apply a trim here. Trim these two lines. Now I'll turn on my hidden lines layer. So I just selected it here and I'll draw a couple of lines. Here to here. Here to here, so the way it should be. These two lines from the wheel, they will go on the hidden lines layer. So will be completely hidden. So when we look at the object from the side, we will only be able to see. I will show you that in a second. I will make this yellow as well, so it matches the color of the pin. Okay, and now we have to apply another trim. Trim. Now select the total trim. So we'll now draw an arc. I'll use start, center, end. So select your start, select your center. Before you click on your end, I don't know if you're realizing that drawing the part of the arc that we've got, we want the opposite. So I'm going to hold Control in order to tell CAD that I want to switch between one type of arc and the other. So hold Control, and that's it. So I'll do the same again. Start, center, and hold Control. I'll try again. So start point. I'll click on it first because I think it was just applying a 3-point arc by accident. Start, center, and then hold Control, click. So now we can make them blue again. So I'll change the color, make it light blue. We'll make this purple, because that would be the spindle. And now we'll have to apply the same here. So I will use my trim again. Right click, trim this, and now I'll draw another line on top from here to my perpendicular, and do the same again here to my perpendicular. So I'll make them green as well. Okay, so if we want to look at this again, if we turn our hidden lines off, we should be able to see the real projection. So if we look at our trolley wheel from the side, we will only be able to see this. If I turn my hidden lines back on, I will see all the features of the object. Okay, so let's move on to the next view. I'll actually move it a bit closer to the other ones. So there's a move command. So now, first thing that I will be doing, getting rid of the hatches, getting rid of the section views. Actually, instead, just get rid of the hatches and the hidden lines. These would be hidden lines. There we go. So that's correct now. I now have to delete these two lines. I'll make these two yellow. So it will be the pins. That's correct up to there. The wheel is also correct. And I have to use my trim command again. Right click and trim this two. I will move this into my hidden lines layer. Keep the color green. Draw another two lines here to here. Another two lines from here to here. For some reason, it's not coming up as a hidden layer. It's a hidden line, so I'll just draw over it. That seems correct now. I will change the color to green. Now we would be able to see this part. However, we have to trim all of this. Have to delete this too. Now I have to draw a line from here all the way up here. Press enter. Another line up to that. And now we can turn them green as well. So I'll probably change my scale, my LTS to 0.2. Seems better. That's my washer. That should be completely on the hidden lines layer. That's the right layer as well. And now we need to sort out the wheel brushes. So I'll ungroup them. So this square should be on my hidden lines layer. I'll ungroup these as well. And then this square, I'll show you how to use the match properties command. So instead of moving it across layers, I'll use match properties. The command shortcut is match prop. Press enter. Select the source object, this one, and now select any object that you wish to match the properties. So that's correct now. And now we need to sort out this spindle. So I'll use trim command again, right click, I'll trim those two, as well, and I'll trim these. And this one, because it's overlain with the other one, I'll just stretch it all the way up here. Okay, so I'll now create a few other lines. So one line here to here, and another line here, and this one we can leave it as it is. Delete, stretch this one as we did earlier, all the way up to there. Now draw a line all the way between them. Now these two lines, these two can become purple to represent the spindle. And I believe that should be it. So let's have a look and turn off our hidden lines layer. So that's exactly what we should be able to see. So that's the wheel, our spindle, our pin, our bracket, our pivot. Just realized that there seems to be a little misalignment, I think, when I moved this item across. Oh no, that's the reason why the washer was hidden, because it's being covered by the bracket. So that means that it is indeed correct. So I'll just now draw I'll just make sure that these two are closed up. So I'll stretch these 2 points together. Okay, so that one is definitely correct now. And now I will apply the same with this one. So I'll delete these hatches. Spindle. I'll apply another trim. Right click that. Click these 2 lines. So these 2 will be completely in my hidden lines layer. I'll draw another line for the spindle to go through. Center. These 2 lines will become purple. Now so the wheel bushes are correct. The bracket seems to be right. The spindle is right. The pins are right. I just need to delete these 2. I'll make this 2. Just realize about the pins. If I highlight them and now copy them from here to here, I will now use the rotate command. Rotate them 90 degrees. And now I'll use my move command and move it from this midpoint to this midpoint. That seems correct now. I'll now mirror this from this midpoint here, which is right at the center line. So my pins are now right, and now I just have to make sure that everything, this would be hidden lines too. We wouldn't be able to see them. And now my wheel, I'll have to trim my wheel, so I'll use the trim command. Trim, right click. Trim my wheel. Select the wheel bushes and the wheel. Hold shift, deselect the bushes. So we know that we've selected the wheel that is just underneath. Hit delete. We selected a bit too much. So I'll use the glue selection tool instead and select it like this. Hit delete. Now we don't need to draw more lines for the wheel, because at the end of the day this line is going all the way across, so we won't be able to see it anyway. Get rid of these 2 lines as well. And now we can proceed to sort these lines out. So we will be able to see this spindle, and that would be it really. So this can become a hidden line, and if I turn off my hidden lines layer, this part of the wheel should also go onto the hidden lines layer. I'll ungroup this, and now this line should be extended to the perpendicular, this line as well. This is part of the washer, should also be a hidden line. So if we look at it from the top, just realize I need to use the trim command and trim this two off. Do the same here. Trim. Trim. We'll explode this too. Next thing that I will do, I will use the draw order command. So I'll type in draw order. I'm going to select my wheel, press enter, and select above objects, and then I want it to go above this and above this as well. So just now going above. So that seems to be the right view. Now I'll use this draw order above objects and select these objects. That's right as well. This one seems to be right, and this one seems to be right as well. So if we now bring our hidden lines back on, we should be able to see all the features going on in there. So this is how you produce a 2D assembly drawing from single two-part information. So we now have a look at our layout. We have this layout here, layout number 2. I'll right click, delete it. Now I'll right click on layout 1 and I'll say move or copy. And I'll say create a copy of layout 1. Okay. Move it to the side. So on my layout 2, I'll double click on my viewport and zoom in to place my assembly drawing. So that's 0.7, 0.78, so yeah, I'll make this one 1 to 2 as well. And I'll place it on the side of my drawing, double click. So that's going to be my assembly drawing. So this will be it for this video. So in the following video we'll see how to turn all of this geometry into 3D geometry. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next